Hello, welcome back to the channel. This reading is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising. These are the mid-month readings. I am starting with a meditation and affirmation deck, and you got all meditations. Okay, so these may be some things that you want to meditate on for the rest of this month. We will pull some clarifiers on it and stick around because I have something very special at the end of this that I would like to share with you guys. Okay, so the bottom of the deck is speak the truth, do not become angered, and give when asked, even be it a little. By these three conditions, one goes to the presence of the gods. So there could be some truth that needs to be spoken. You could be dealing with a little bit of anger issues possibly at this time. Maybe you're holding back from giving to somebody. So maybe watch your words a little bit during the rest of this month. But speak your truth no matter what it is. Just make sure you're doing it from a heart-centered place. No matter how many excellent deeds you may have performed for 1,000 eons, such as generosity or making offerings to the Buddhas, they all perish in one fit of anger. So there's definitely some anger going on. Possibly some under the surface anger, right? And I want to share with you guys that anger, it's a very natural emotion, all right? But anger is there to let you know when something has overstepped your boundary. And it's there to alert your body that, hey, we don't like this. Hey, this is not okay. So I also want to point out that anger actually is one step above sadness. So it's a cover for sadness. So there is some sort of sadness probably underneath that anger that needs to be addressed for you to be able to move this out of your body, okay? It is easy to see the fault of others, hard to see one's own. One sifts the faults of others like chaff, but covers up one's own, as a crafty cheater covers up a losing throw, okay? So there could be some looking at your own faults of something. Maybe you're angry at yourself for allowing other people to step over your boundaries, or you step over your own boundaries, okay? I would invite you to find some grace inside of there, because without these people overstepping your boundaries, you would not even understand whether it's you or yourself, right? You would not understand where the limit is. You would not understand that, oh my gosh, it has to be a boundary, okay? For as long as space abides, and for as long as sentient beings abide, may I too abide, to dispel the sufferings of sentient beings. Okay. So there is something around shedding a layer of suffering, and I think it's because of anger for you guys. So the rest of this, and I mean, that's what the eclipse energy is going to be doing, eclipsing something right out of your life. And this is included in this reading because it is the 17th of September. So the eclipse may bring some truth to you around your anger, and maybe it's being misplaced. So we're going to go a little bit deeper. What do we have for this first card here, Spirit? We have the Five of Swords. Now, the Five of Swords talks about, it's like a bully card for me. Like, and also like competition, like there's some sort of chaos, competition, bullying energy. Maybe you're talking a bunch of crap to yourself. You know what I mean? So it could be that. It could also be that you feel like you have the upper hand in a situation, or that you don't need anybody else. So this is very ego driven. And then we have the Emperor in reverse. Yeah, the Emperor in reverse talks about manipulation. Now, this could be self-manipulation. This could be manipulation of others. This could be others manipulating your energy, right? So when the Emperor is in reverse, it is not standing in your power from a positive place. So you could really be just kind of taking advantage of people or situations or something of that nature. We have the Four of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, and the Page of Wands in reverse. Now, the Four of Wands talks about a foundation, a stable foundation. It also does talk about a marriage, like a contract or some sort of foundational marriage. Now, there is the Four of Pentacles, which is holding something close to your chest, or like secrets being kept, or just maybe money as well. There could be something around foundations of money, and maybe you're trying to manipulate away, or something has been manipulated around money. And then we have the Page of Wands. So the Page of Wands is in reverse. Okay, so when it's upright, it's a new adventure on a new skill or passion or something that you'd like to pursue, but it's in the reverse. So there's some sort of blockage that's happening because of possibly not standing in your power, or some conflict or chaos or manipulation or something. Okay. And then we have, what do we have for the next card here? It is easy to see the faults of others, hard to see one's own. The Five of Wands. All right. Yeah, there's definitely some conflict and chaos coming out for you guys. We also have the High Priestess. And fives are about change, though. So I think that these situations will be changing for you, but they have to be brought to light in order for you to see. So with the Five of Wands, it talks about competition and game playing, but it also talks about like practicing, putting things into practice. We have the High Priestess here, which is about intuition, secrets, things being like messages being brought to you, right? But it's like your higher self. So there's going to be some possible messages around like game playing, or some, I don't know, some sort of like tactic, or putting more of this High Priestess energy into practice, following your intuition, putting that into practice. We also have the Sun on the bottom. So that's going to be coming to light for you. Anything else for this? We have the Nine of Swords. So there's major overthinking going on here, some possible pain, sadness. And then there's the Victory and Recognition card. So there's something here where you're going to be able to go within yourself, possibly even get a message from someone else, or something from spirit that's like, hey, do you recognize this pain and sadness? Like, hey, do you recognize this? There's some sort of maybe self-manipulation, right? Where we do that all the time. Humans do that all the time. That's like, hey, guess what? We've been hiding this from ourselves this whole time, all this pain and sadness and stuff. And I think it's going to lead to emotional balance and opening up your heart space. So what do we have for the last card here? Ten of Cups, wonderful. I love to see this, especially after these energies here. Nine of Pentacles, even more lovely. And then we have the World in reverse, though. Okay. So with the Magician on the bottom. So with the Ten of Cups upright, it is full, complete happiness, joy, contentment. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles. Geesh, that's some confirmation, eh? We have the Nine of Pentacles here, which is standing alone. All right. So this is a family, and this is standing alone. And then we have the World in reverse. I want to pull another card, because what I'm getting here is that there's a cycle that cannot close, possibly because of a family situation, and then you standing on your own. Maybe there's like a miscommunication inside of there. So let's see. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles, which is the Karma card. So reaping what you've sown. We also see the Truth here, some sort of truth. So there's possibly something going on where you're healing your family wounds. You're healing your lineage is what I'm hearing, especially with this card under here, healing the sentient beings. But there's this cycle that can't close at this time, or it's not quite finished. because there are seeds that have been planted back here that need to be addressed. There's something that needs to be addressed. Is there anything else you have? The Eight of Pentacles, okay? So the Eight of Pentacles is self-mastery. There's something around this energy that requires some self-mastery. Right now, it's almost like you're defending something. You're defending something from your inner child that actually needs to be let go of. All right, so the Lenormand deck, let's see what we have for this. What comes out here for this reading. Anything in particular, Spirit? Thank you. Anything else? Beautiful. All right, so we have the Heart, the Woman, the Clouds, the Market, and the Tower. Okay. So the Heart obviously talks about your heart space, love. We have the Woman, which is the feminine energy. There's some confusion around love, possibly at work. There could be some sort of situation at work or something, but there's like a solid foundation that's being built around work. It could be as well. It's almost like there's this portion and then there's this portion. And I think that there's some confusion around love or around a certain person in particular. It could have to do with your work, but it doesn't have to be. But I think there's a divide. Is the energy that I'm getting is that there's a divide. You're putting so much effort into your business and your foundation and building that up that you're almost like leaving this heart energy, this confusion around a woman or love or something. You're just kind of pushing it aside because you're more focused on this. And that may be what needs to come out into the open. Maybe there's, maybe you're lying to yourself around a situation, right? And I hate to say it like that, but we all do it. So it's just self-manipulation. Works the same way. Okay, so we're going to do some angel numbers here, and then one more surprise little thing, and then we will close out this reading. What do we have for Cancer? 1441, unique skills. Life goals, mission, sense of self, honesty, important projects. It's that time of intense self-development. Focus your mind on your craft. You already have what it takes to succeed, but practice makes you a master. It also serves to find your true purpose. Leveling up in your career or business is a priority right now. See, it's like you're managing your priorities. Okay, and then we have 0404, which is slow down. Balance, power struggle, force, violence, hope, authority, ancestors, restlessness, low vibrations, warning. Pay close attention to the people in your life, your surroundings, and your physical health. Don't freak out. It's just a warning to be careful and awake to avoid any further issues. Communicate clearly and keep healthy boundaries. Any more for this? 2222, feminine forces. Relationships, balance, prosperity, efficiency, patience, humility. You can do everything by yourself, but life is to be shared. Partner up with the right spirit and you'll become a force. Honor commitments and people around. Don't judge, listen. Okay? So I think this is very clear. We also have 1818, willpower. Achievement, success, striving forward, prosperity, go-getters, courage, luck. Wow, significant events are on the cards for you. You will progress in your endeavors and gain new experiences. The right people and resources will be put on your path. An excellent proposal or change is coming up. You're destined for greatness. That is so beautiful, Cancer. Okay, now I have been pulling cards for each reading here for the Mabon equinox, which is from September 20th to the 23rd. It's the autumn equinox. So for Mabon, we have perfect equilibrium between day and night, light and dark. It is the second harvest and also a time to rest after labor. So this is from my Kitchen Witch deck that I have gotten recently. So if you guys want to pause this, I'm going to show you a recipe that you guys should, maybe this will help in this situation, right? Maybe it'll get you some clarity. Food is a wonderful tool, especially if it's fresh, and putting those fruits and vegetables freshly into your body. They are very high vibrational foods. So they could help you with this situation. So yours is mushroom soup. Go ahead and pause it here. You guys can write that down. And if you make it, let me know in the comments what you thought of it. Let me know what you think. All right, Cancer. I will see you guys in the October readings if I don't see you sooner. Thank you so much for being here. I will see you guys. Bye.